Hello and welcome back to Tharic Plays Blood Bowl 2. We are once again due for another Lizardmen match, so let us take a quick look at the team as always before we get started. So, everybody is healthy, but we're still missing one skink. We won't be able to buy him today, or it, or whatever. Yeah, so that's basically the state of things. We had to replace Oryx, if I remember correctly. Last time as he died or just got a permanent injury. I don't quite remember, to be honest, but it's no problem. We did have the money for that at least, so yeah. Let's try to find an opponent and see what we'll get. Okay, about 2.5 minutes, so I will pause here as always, and we will be right back once we get assigned one. So, see you in a bit. And here we are. So, Undead. Let's take a look at their team. Our team value is higher, so they will get the inducements. And let's see, 3 rerolls, no cheerleaders or coach assistants. What's that? Oh, grab. Okay, we have rarely seen grab, to be honest. So we've got guard grab, we've got guard, white with mighty blow guard, another one with tackle frenzy. That guy could be annoying. A dirty player zombie, a block zombie, 2 movement, 8 ghouls, and all of them have block. But 12 players, 4 of which are ghouls, who have armor value 7 and no regeneration. So this could work. We'll see. But he is doing pretty well with his team, apparently. So this is obviously not going to be easy. Also, he has enough money for a wizard if he so desires. Might be the case. He might also go for a bribe and a babe. Because he does have that dirty player, and I assume he wants to make use of that as much as possible. The grab on the mummy, nope, he goes for the wizard. Okay, the grab on the mummy could be a problem because he can choose to where to put my player then. So he can grab him and put him in spaces where he usually couldn't. If you're not familiar with the skill, it's basically reverse sidestep, so to speak. You can put the player anywhere near you in an open space, as long as he can get there by moving one space. So you can put him next to you instead of pushing him away, basically. And so he could reposition a player like that and get better access to a good foul or just more block opportunities. But we'll see. And our opponent's name is Crotone, something like that, and he's playing the Impoker Cadavers. Okay. Our main focus should be probably the ghouls. The main problem is we have no tackle, still. We do have Frenzy, though, which is going to make things, or mitigates that somewhat. The next best target, or next most important target, would probably be this white because of him having tackle, and that's his best way of blitzing our skinks as well as frenzy, so he's pretty dangerous. But that frenzy might also lead into some frenzy traps that we can set up, so we'll see. We have the same amount of guard. No, he has 2 more guarders than I do. So he has the 2 mummies as well as the white, and we'll see what he does with those. So it looks like we will face an entire line of scrimmage of zombies, which makes sense considering we could get good blocks against the mummies in all likelihood with our strength 4 players plus some assists, so he doesn't want them on the front lines. So we'll see here. Okay, that is good enough for me. And who do we want to keep outside? Yeah, Nurakath is probably fine. And let's see. Which skinks are supposed to be back here? Let's go with Twitchy as well as Groth. to be on the somewhat safe side. Oh, the dirty player is right there, so I'm definitely going to block that guy first if possible. But I am going to blitz with Frenzy. Although, no, that doesn't really work. He does give me access to a zombie, to a ghoul. But the question here is, do I want that? And if yes, what will I do with it? That's the big question right now. Switch these two. I need to think about that real quick, because if I do a frenzy blitz here, I'm going to run into frenzy traps, which is why he set it up like that, or maybe not only because of that, but it's the effect. So I could go for Scar instead, so that I could blitz a little bit more pinpoint. So that might be a good idea, but I'm going to lose his guard. But I think that might be worth it. So yeah, I'm going to blitz to this guy, even though the whites are better targets. I'd like to use Frenzy on them, so I'm going to try and take the mighty blow to the tackle guy where it hurts. Okay, let's do this and this real quick, and move you back to here. Okay. So, time's run out. So, took me a little bit longer to figure that out, or do all of this while explaining. Oh, of course. Okay, he's just stunned. Could be worse. That's how you say that. So we're fine with that. And let's do this one. Good enough. No block there. Oh! Good start right away. Please, no regeneration, and no regeneration. Perfect. Which means he still has one reserve player, but we might be able to change that, of course. Next up is this guy. Okay, just a push. And I'm actually going to stay, I think, in this case. Although following up would have allowed me to get a 3 dice. Because here I do need to follow, and that would have given me here. So I might move in another one here in a moment, but let's go for the blitz first, because that is more important. We make it. I will of course not follow that one. Oh, at least a stun. It's not necessarily what we need yet, but it's a start. And then we can move him back here, just so that his guard might be able to do some stuff. And let's see. Could go for that. So let's bring in a little bit of safety. And I'm going to give myself some assists. So before I do the pickup, I'm going to go for the 3 dice here. Good enough. And I will of course follow that. Okay. And next we'll go for the pickup with Twitchy in this case, I think. I'd like to have his mobility. And we can still try to hand off the ball to somebody else if needed. Questions where do I want to go? This is a little bit more open than I'd like, but it probably should be okay. He does have a wizard, so I can't forget about that. And I'm going to leave Shogath here, or maybe move him up one space. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, unlikely, I think. And so if he's blitzing this corner, I still want this to be somewhat closed. But we do have a player advantage right now. Oh, he could also go for a fireball here. I didn't notice that, but I don't think he will do that. It's very early in the match. Yep, he stood up a player, so he's not going to go for the early wizard. Okay, that right now is still fine, but he might bring in more assists. But I can get a skink over here and get a mighty blow block there. The problem is that will keep Scar with his guard away, so I might want to not do that. Oh, he's going to blitz with a mummy. That could be fine, though. Meh. It's Mighty Blow. Let's see. Okay, he's 1 SPP away. That explains some of that. Okay, no armor breaks yet. So the problem about this is disconnecting Underbite, as always. I get him into some weird positions and then have trouble disconnecting him again later on because of his frenzy. I really need Break Tackle there. Oh, that's good for us, I think. So what can I move here? We can move him to here. I'm definitely going to switch sides, by the way. I want to be away from this white, and he is focusing a little bit more on this side. So I'd like to do that. Let's bring him to here for now, because I want to do a not yet defined number of blocks first, which might be helpful. So setting up a frenzy trap right there is a bit annoying, but I'm not forced to block that way with him. Okay, the problem here is I need to get rid of this ghoul, or need to get him away. So I'm going to block from here because he's got Mighty Blow, and he did put a armor value 7 player next to me. So I do need to make use of that, or at least hope that we can do that. Nope, not happening. But do I want to follow that? I think yes, because we're still giving the guard assist. Him here. Permis. There's the tackle guy, which I do want to stay away from, ideally, but if we can't, we can't. Still, I need to be careful with the cage. I keep forgetting about the wizard, which is not good. I was very close to setting up the cage too close again, which would have been a problem. We are going to push you away, buddy, so that your guard becomes meaningless. And then we'll do some more blocking. So I really love to do this, but we need to go over here and put ourselves closer to this side, because there's the frenzy trap, and I just can't afford to be caught in that. I could try to block this guy first, but it's the big guy block, and I don't want that. So we'll take this one. But we are going to go this way, so upwards, or just stay where we are, I guess. Okay, that works as well. So this is a 2 dice against, which I might actually be willing to do as a last action. We'll do this one first, but we bonehead. Not a good timing, I think. Nah, I'm going to keep them there and not block. I still have block and he doesn't on this piece. So he might have to use a reroll there. Maybe. We'll see. Yep, that's what I assumed would happen, but it is a going for it. And he didn't reposition himself first, and down he goes. So that's a reroll gone. Next one is a success though, we already saw that. And down goes Luke Thu. Oh, just a stun though. Okay, that's decent. And he did put himself next to Scar here, so I can get a Mighty Blow block again against him. Yeah, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even without the dodge, he can get a player here, so I will have to blitz there, in all likelihood. Okay, that's just a push. Okay, he keeps me there. That works as well. It's just taking care of some of his players, which I'm perfectly fine with. Is he going to follow this? I think so, because he doesn't want any of these to move. So now it's a 1 dice. He might bring in the white though. Yep, there he goes. I'm not sure I can afford to move a skink over there to help. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, now he makes it a little bit less desirable to do so. And now, okay, I see what he's going for. But he still hasn't brought a player there. Okay, now he has. Okay, that is a tad annoying. So, not a problem yet though. So we'll start with this block. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to re-roll this. Better. Definitely better. And we will follow, of course. So, now this becomes a question of, do I want to blitz with a skink here and just push this guy away, or do I want to risk the dodge? I think I will go for the blitz. Okay, I feel good about this choice. Put him down there and I will stay. Okay, more stuns. That will give us an assist up here. So this will be me abandoning the defense here quite a bit. But I still feel okay about that for the most part right now. And let's just see. I do have sprint and sure feet, but I can't outrun him anyways, but I might as well try and see about this. Okay, and one more. There we are. So he will have... I mean, it doesn't change, and he could have pushed me out if I hadn't... or he could have pushed me out regardless. So now the question becomes, in which order do I need to take this on? So these are all bad blocks. I do need to do this one here and push him, but for that I need to block here first, but that's a bit risky, so I also need to do this one. So let's do this one first. Nice, because of numerous reasons once again. I mean, it's still a ghoul and one of the fast ones, so let's try to make this as best as possible. Put the skink to there. Now this is a 2 dice that we can exploit. And down he goes, so over this way, and we will follow so that the skinks are free again. These are 1 dice, or this is a 1 dice and it will stay 1 because I don't have guard there. So next up is the Crocs block. Let's hope it works. A push is good enough in this case. All I need is to remove the assist so that I can make this a 2 dice and just push him away from us, which is what we are going for. And we do get the knockdown even, which is better. Okay, nice. So, time to be a little bit risky and do this here, because otherwise it's going to get very annoying. Yeah. Nope, down we go. Okay, that one was a bit greedy, I guess. But it's still very far away from the important parts, and he could have gotten 2 dice blocks here, which I didn't want to give him, so I took the chance. We'll see how that turns out, but yep, that's killing one of his own guys in the process. He regenerates though. And it's nothing else? Oh, wow. That is extremely lucky. I can see why he wanted to use the wizard there. It's 4 of my players, but it just cost him 1 of his own zombies, at least for the drive. And that's a 1, a 2, a 1, and where's the last one? And another 1. So that was really a waste of a wizard there, and it just cost him this drive. And I think I know I've said I don't stall that much, but I see the necessity more by now, so I think I'm going to try and do as much damage as possible to him here, because it has been performing very well with his team, speaking from his records, and so I'd like to give myself the best situation possible, and for that... Oh, nice, another reroll gone. And for that, I'd like to ideally deal some damage to his ghouls still, or this guy, because we are in a position where I will be able to surf him if I don't knock him down. Also, I might be in a position to maybe, with a lot of luck, well, it's actually a lot of luck, get one of my Sarai up there. Ideally, actually, Scar would be awesome. He's going to push me to... yeah, the only space he can. Okay, I didn't know it was this guy. And do a handoff to score with that, but that doesn't look good, so I'm going to move Groth up there, ideally, and do that with him. So, question becomes, how do we do this best? So these two guys are not going to go anywhere, and for now let's just do this. Okay, down he goes, that we won't be able to stop, and I will still follow this, because it is the surf option. I do need to blitz though, so let's blitz this mummy with the Saurus. Perfect. Or at least good enough. Let me think. I think both down here is the better option right now. I might actually want to foul that guy. Oh, that's an idea. I would do that with Groth, obviously. So that would mean not getting him up there, but I'm only going to do it if I get the assists. And that's the big question right now. So let's do this one first, because it's Frenzy Mighty Blow. And I'm just setting up for the surf here, basically. I mean, he's going to dodge him away as soon as possible. But we'll see. Let's just push him down there. I need to be careful that I don't get surfed there, but we'll see what happens. And let's see, do this one. Okay, that is fine. And I'm not going to follow. Now this is a 2 dice. He's out of reach, so let me go one more space just to put myself completely out of reach, and he can't even reach me for going for it. This is going to give me an assist for Oryx, which makes this a 3 dice, but I still give an assist against the foul, or for the foul. Oh. Not worth the reroll. That's not worth it, I think. So I think he's going to stand up the ghoul and then blitz here. Maybe move another ghoul in first to get an assist. But we'll see. I didn't want to use the loner here to waste a reroll. So we're just going to try and knock him down again and deal some damage like that. But we'll see. He's probably, yep, going for the skinks. No knockdown though. Oh, he rerolls it into a knockdown. Okay, that happens. So back there we go. Let's see, does he deal some damage to Shogun? He does not. With sidestep we usually don't see the animation, so I had to wait there for a moment for the result to show up. Also, since he blitzed here, he can't blitz down there, so I doubt this guy will stand up. The mummy pushing is actually fine. And he's going to follow that. So see, right now I have horrible assists right here and won't be able to do stuff. Oh, goes for the 1 dice. And down he goes. And that's a player off the pitch now. Perfect. So he will be down to 10 players permanently. And he just gave up. Yay! Win to concede. Always fun. Really, buddy, really? You had such a good record, and then you kill one of your own guys, or injure one of your own guys, and you give up? That's a bit sad. And I'm really starting to get sarcastic about these events, because it's just a little bit laughable, in my opinion. That's no reason to give up. Oh, Oryx getting the MVP is awesome. Shogath is nice, but he already has what he needs, basically. There really is no reason for him to have more skills right now. And I've actually forgotten that he already has diving tackle as well. He's pretty awesome. I keep forgetting about that because I rarely have to use diving tackle. So, I can go for a new skink again. I've forgotten what names I've been using there, so I will have to... No, we're missing Nyctalios, that's it. So let's buy ourselves a new Nyctalios. And what are we going for here? This one, do we have that one yet? Or right now? Let's take a quick look here. We do not, so that one it will be. And that puts us back up to 13 players. I'd rather have the bench, to be honest. We can perform fairly well with 12. But it's not guaranteed, so I'd rather have the bench. But that was really sad that he gave up there, I think. That's just unnecessary. So, confirm the purchase. I won't complain, it's still a win. So, this also means we are going to do another Lizardmen match next time. Because we were, what, turn 5 or so? So it's just meh. But yeah, for now, this is where we're going to end the episode. Back up to 1710, pretty good. And I hope you still enjoyed this. I think it showed some good stuff still. And especially what you can do and how you can outplay some stuff there. So I'm happy about that. So, if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time and have a nice day. Bye.